think that my sass is rude. It's been a word that's like coming up with all these men that don't like to be told how it is. They call me rude. They call me rude. Please. So, I've been trying to coordinate all of these things for my business, because while they sit around and smoke some weed and drink some beer and play with their little penises, oh my gosh, speaking of penises, I've been trying to find male models and female models and like models that aren't me. Basically models that aren't me. And this one guy was like really, really proud of his penis. Just out of all the pictures about his penis. He had a really, really long penis. I was actually really impressed. I've never seen a penis that long before. I've seen some dick. Anyway, speaking of dick, not really speaking of dick, speaking of, well, okay, the dick. The dick, that name, why would you name your child Dick? Like, are you setting him up for failure? Are you setting him up to be a dick? Because that's what it sounds like. But anyways, instead of you having a dick or being a dick, let's just pretend dickness. Let's just pretend. I'm like in this like networking mode again, like nonstop. I'm just like, why is it so difficult? Why can people not, like, why is it so difficult for one, to collaborate, two, to communicate, three, to like have resources, like, and know your resources? Like, I have been emailing about studio spaces. I've been emailing about living spaces, essentially. I've been emailing about hotel spaces. I've been trying to find outdoor spaces. I've been doing all of this stuff. And I finally get a message back from this person. They're like, this space is too small. I'm like, what do you think we're gonna be doing? Trapezing and like, and painting and like flailing our arms around? Like, we're not building an empire. We're taking pictures. Like, literally, some person stands in one spot. All the people essentially stand in one spot at the same time, doing the same thing. Essentially over and over and over again. Like, why is there not enough space for us to do that? Like, who the hell are you, first off, to tell me what I can and can't do? There are two things I hate in the world. One is somebody telling me that I can't do something, and the other thing is somebody telling me how to do something. And usually it's the how that I can't do something. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't have that. You can't have this, that. Nope. Motherfuckers, I will prove you wrong just to fucking spite you. I might not even want to do that thing that you're telling me not to do. I may have already decided that is not a good idea. I may have already decided that somebody else is better at it. But just because you fucking told me not to, I'm gonna do it. And then I'm gonna rub it all on your face and all on your skin. And if I'm lucky, it'll burn just a little bit. Maybe I'll put some like Bengay in that, and then maybe I'll like exfoliate your skin real nicely before we start, and then I'm gonna rub that shit on there and prove it to you. You ever do that? There's like these little beans that my brother and I used to play with. We would rub them on concrete, and then we would stick them on each other, and it would burn. It would be like, how much can you handle that burn? How much can you handle that? That burn. But that burn is rude. I'm rude. My burn is rude. Good. I'm glad I'm pissing you off, because if I wasn't pissing you off, that means I'm not doing my job right. Any job that I do is supported by my ability to trigger people, and then ideally hold space really scared, you freeze because you don't know what to do. And if you're kind of open, you're like, oh, that's a spider. I wonder what it's going to do next. I wonder if I should smash it or if I should, like, relocate it. I should transition it. Should I kill it? Or should I support it? Or better yet, let me support it and then kill it. opportunity for everybody that's involved in my life and